put you on the spot quickly. Doesn't have to be in order. Top 5 DJs of all time, excluding yourself.
Yeah, I'm definitely not top 5, so I wouldn't even do that. But that's different. Depends on the genre, you know. Like,
it's
all different because, listen, I like Calvin Harris a lot. You know what I mean? Yeah. So but he's not Grandmaster Flash. But I'll go to his show and I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so if I just stick to like hip hop,
okay,
but stick to hip hop, man, damn, that's different. Because then it's party DJ versus
But everything you're saying, like people like Clark or Scratch, like you could put them in any scenario. It doesn't have to be hip hop, and they're going to shine. So to me, that's really what I'm asking your top 5 DJs. It doesn't have to be a genre.
Top 5
period.
DJs, no matter where they go, they will shine. I love Mark Ronson.
Yeah, Mark is incredible.
You put Mark in any room for anybody, and Mark is gonna shine.
Mm-hmm. Producers make the best DJs.
Yeah.
Clark Kent for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I love Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah.
Yo, Stretch will shine.
Yeah.
Don't let him play a reggae set.
Right.
He's bodying you.
Yeah.
You're looking at this white boy like, yo, how the hell does he know this?
I did the corniest shit. I introduced myself to Stretch on the G train. He was sitting there and I was like, I can't not say like, hello.
Yeah,
I introduced
Stretch, man.
I was like, yo, I just want to say what's up. I'm a fan. Like I felt like I played myself once I got off the platform, but I was like, there's no way I'm just sitting on the train.
You got to say what's up to Stretch.
I'm trying to think, who else do I like? I really like, he DJs for Usher now, but he's like older generation, but he's still rocking DJ Mars.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I go to Atlanta and he was having the parties crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like to the point where I didn't want to get on with him. Right? I'm like, because he knew those records.
Yeah.
Man, who else? I got one more. Rich Medina is a different.
Oh, okay.
Rich Medina is part of the reason that I play with the soul. Now, I know I named a lot of New York DJs because that's who I was going to hear.
Right.
You know, and I got to spend a lot of time and I see the love of music. But like Rich's knowledge, you know, he doesn't brag about it, but he's like Cornell dude with Cornell. He's like literally like just this brilliant mind, but he's this guy that fully loves music. I think he loved music. Clark was more of a showman. He did love music, but it was the showmanship.
Performance, yeah.
Rich, just the music, bro.
Yeah.
And like, or Questlove, like Quest is crazy to me. It took me a minute to understand his DJing because I couldn't figure out, I'm like, why is he doing that? Like, what is he playing? And one day I went to a party. Quest would be my 6th man, I would say that. Because I went to a party and totally changed how I DJ. I went to a party, I walked in, he was DJing, and he was mixing Nirvana and Poison, and Belle Biv DeVoe Poison. I'm like, in that moment, he was like the Poison drum, and then he would switch it to the, and I was like, oh my gosh, he's a fucking drummer.
Right.
He's not playing from the bass line, he's playing from the drums.
Right.
He's not 4 on the floor. He's playing like the feeling of the drums.
Right.
Holy shit.
Right.
And then it totally changed everything. I was like, oh no, I gotta like really pay attention to these
That's
drums.
incredible.
Quest DJs the way Jay Dilla produces. It's the most unorthodox shit. I'd go to Brooklyn Bowl by myself sometimes just to see a Questlove DJ set.
Bro,
like
I tell you this. I know we gotta go. I'm sorry to take up this time.
No,
I'm good.
So 2 years ago, I was supposed to DJ Jay and Beyonce's Gold Party, Oscar joint. And it was the night, so that was 2, so it's 3 Oscars. So like, it was the night that I was DJing on the Oscars. So like I DJed the Oscars, then I played the Governor's Ball right after the Oscars. Then I left there, I played Vanity Fair for 1 hour. And then I was supposed to end up at Jay's party. But Jay found out that I was also doing Madonna's party in Madonna and Gout series. So Jay's like, yo, those are the parties that everyone they all want to go to. So Jay's like, nah. you can do that. We'll do you another time.
Yeah.
So then the following year, when he hit me up, it was like, he put this pressure on me because he said, yo, you ready for the gold party? Well, why am I trying to sound like that? I'm over here
with the cadence and everything.
You know, this is a special party. He's like, this ain't no regular party. This ain't no regular party. What Questlove did was masterful. You sure you can handle this? My ego was like, man, I can handle it.
Such an asshole.
Yo, Liddy S was like, yo, Jay, what you doing, bro?
Yeah.
He was like, nah, I gotta know. You know, like this is the gold party.
Yeah.
Yo, what he said was right. It is the gold party. Now I'm nervous, and I'm like, man.
Now you second guessing. Yeah.
So I called Questlove because Jay said Questlove played the best set that I've ever heard, ever. So now I called Amir up and I'm like, yo, Jay said you played the best set he ever heard. I probably shouldn't say it's from set anyway. Amir was like, you want to hear the set? I recorded it. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Then I listened to it and it was probably one of the most perfect sets that I've ever heard because he didn't stay with one thing. But I was like, it's the fucking way I already DJ though.
Right.
I was like, oh man, this dude putting all this pressure on me.
Yeah, this is what I do.
Man, I played the Gold Party last year. Like after that, after hearing Amir's set, I was like, nah, I'm gonna do me. And it was me and Clark. And I played my set. Yo, Clark tapped me on, he was like, yo. He was like,
yeah.
Bro. Yeah. Actually, he didn't say that. He said, nigga.
Yeah.
Yo, he was like, nigga.
Yeah.
Because it was the zone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To find that zone and to be comfortable.
Right.
It's like as a DJ, you know, when you play a song where you can feel that everyone loves it, when all you can do is just smile because you can do no wrong at this point. It's like the people are, once they believe in you, first of all, when you walk into the door, if you're a fantastic DJ, the fact that you walked into that door, that changes everything because part of that set is them seeing you.
Right.
Like, yo, Stretch Armstrong is here. Oh, this is about to be some. So part of the work is done by you just showing up. Part of the work was done when I walked into the gold party. They're like, oh, yo. Oh, you rocking?
Yeah.
Oh, then it's different.
Yeah.
Then you get to play and to be in that zone, man. And I'm forever grateful that Jay can put that kind of pressure to make you want to be great.
Yeah.
But I'm also grateful that Amir was like, yo, you want to hear it?
Yeah, that's fine.
And I was like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah. So I'm going to break an NDA with this entire thing. I think Jay-Z put that pressure on you because Jay-Z secretly wants to be a DJ.
Probably.
I mean, I don't DJ, but our Palooza crew, J&B booked us twice to do parties for them, like private shit, the Palooza crew.
Yes.
The entire time, Jay-Z was hovering over the DJ booth on us, making every time. I was like, yo, do you just want to get on the wheels of steel here, bro? Like, Jay wants to be a DJ.
I can see
He was like, yo, you should blend this with this. I'm like, yo, Austin, he got it.
Producing. I can actually see that.
No, I loved it. It was very interesting to see him in a vulnerable place of just being a music lover. Like, I think Jay-Z wants to be a DJ. Yeah,
because even like during that set, you know, of course I had an NDA for that too. But I mean, during that set, like what's Kendra's cousin name?
Keem.
I never even heard that record. You know what I mean? Like, you talking Quarantine D Nice.
Yeah.
I'm playing all the classics. Like, new records was like, that wasn't my new record zone. You know what I'm saying? Like, that time. I didn't even know anything about it. He's like, yo, you got to rock that.
Yeah.
Yo, the joint went off. And I was like, so I think he probably secretly does want to.
Oh, no, the amount of requests he made in the 2 parties that we did for him in real time. Also, Computers is Jay-Z's favorite song. I just want to let y'all know that.
To know I want to be a DJ.
He made us play Computers 3 times in a row.
Yeah, get the party rocking.
Yeah, this is fun, man.